Good morning. Peace and blessings, everyone. How are you today? I am the Moon Mama. Today is a Saturn day, and Saturn is the planet that governs time, governs, um, it sometimes governs the father or the masculine, what I want to say, the karma through your masculine lineage. That's what I'll say. Like what you inherited energetically from your father. That is what Saturn governs. It also governs discipline, structures, and, you know, yeah, just that, what you're doing. And it governs our skeletons, right? So it governs our teeth, our hair, our nails, the things that really create so that we can be who we are, right? So if you didn't have a skeleton, you would just be a floppy flob of flesh. If you didn't have teeth, your mouth would just be gums. If you didn't have hair, like those things are our internal structures that really impact who we are. So Saturn is in Capricorn, and Capricorn is the planet the constellation that governs our our structures, our systems, so our governmental systems, the systems that allow us to live our lives. So, the post office, the federal branch of government, our school systems, our healthcare systems, all of the systems that create our lives that allow us to be able to function as a society and culture. And like I was saying on Thursday, these systems are coming undone because Pluto and Jupiter are there, and we are simultaneously deconstructing one while we are also building another. That is how it works. Two things go on at the same time. And so we are currently living through an age change. We are living through a 26,000 year age shift, moving from the age of Pisces and into the age of Aquarius. So much of what we have been up till now is coming undone. In the age of Pisces, it was absolutely about sameness and the patriarchy and, following another human being, like, deifying a particular human being. In the age of Aquarius, it's all about stepping into your own understanding of your divine power, your divine gifts. No longer needing to rely upon no longer externalizing your power. That's what I'll say, because Capricorn is about power. And so up till now, we have externalized our power. Like, we need leaders. We need people to tell us what to do. We need people to teach us. We need to be guided. And that is coming undone. We do not need people to tell us what to do. We do not need to be guided. And all we need to do is begin to source our power from within ourselves, our internal power, and become our own governing forces in our own lives. That's what sovereignty is. Like, living your life according to your own internal blueprint. And that's what the age of Aquarius is about. So as we are watching our current construct come undone, it is important that we go inside so that we can build a new construct based upon our unique gifts, talents, desires, potentials, and cosmic contract, basically, and cosmic contract. So the moon today is in Libra. So we're looking at our constructs and our contracts and how we have externalized power. Libra is about our relationship to the other, marriage, partnership, right? So who have you been given power in your life that you now need to bring it back home to yourself? Who have you allowed to lead you, guide you, make choices and decisions in your life? Who have you looked to? Where have you shut down because you have not felt worthy enough to create your own life and trust yourself and trust your own wisdom, where you have abdicated your power to someone else? One of the things that I have been most aware of in my own life is the need to feel like somebody is coming, like there's a savior coming, somebody's going to come and rescue me. And that is the way that we abdicate our power, whether it be like somebody's going to rescue me, as a lover or a man, or someone that I am, waiting to save me from myself, or whether that's an elected official, a parent, a teacher, anyone that you are giving power to and holding your frequency back, waiting for that other individual to decide or to choose or to determine how you feel about yourself. These are the things that are ending now. So the work for today is being able to embody your own power and literally lead yourself. And we can do that while we're with other people. Like, you can be yourself in a space, in a time continuum, and another person can be themselves, and you don't have to, you can share power. You can be true to who you are. I know for me, because I have felt very powerless in my life, I have either, pedestaled other people. I know the relationship that I was in for 40 years, when I first met the woman that I became friends with for all of that time, I really idolized her. Like, her life felt like we were 12 and 11 and 12, but she had two parents. Her parents were successful. They had a home. They wore really nice clothes. So the a 12-year-old girl inside of me idolized her and gave her power unconsciously, because I believed that somehow she was better than me or better off than me. And these are the things we do. When we feel like someone is better off than us, we will create a space for them that is really undeserving, because that's not true. No one is actually ever better off. Like, whatever experiences we're going through or having are valuable for us, and they're not for others. But when we move into comparing and making ourselves wrong or making others wrong, that's where we begin to encounter the problem. So we want to look at the places where we are being codependent, the places where we are deifying others. We do it in our culture constantly with celebrities and politicians and athletes. Like, we give them this platform as if they know more because they can play basketball, or because they are politicians and they can say things that sound good. But we have to recognize that these are people, and these people are not gods. They are the God for them. They are the God for what they need in their lives. They are creating, that's all being a God means, that they are creating their lives, but we are creating our lives. So if we are being codependent or giving someone power in our lives, then we are creating false gods, false images. And so the work is to bring that power home and ask, where is my power? How can I begin to source my own power and my own authority? How can I become self-governing? And, because Saturn governs karma, where we give our power to other people, there's a karmic debt to pay, because it's as if you don't trust yourself or love yourself enough that you would give someone something that is your birthright, something that is only for you, and no one else can regulate your power the way you can. Not a president, not a vice president, not a teacher, not a lover. It's all you. So we want to do the work today to bring our power home to ourselves and ask, where are you leaking power? Where are you giving it away? Where are you waiting on somebody to rescue you, save you, to make it better? Where are you telling yourself, if only that person would do this, then I. If only they would act like this, then I. Where are you doing that? Because wherever you're doing that, that is a power leak. I wanted to thank everyone for donations. My day to ask for donations is on Venus Day. So I didn't ask yesterday. I keep forgetting to ask. So thank you for those of you who give me donations without me even asking. I really appreciate that. That makes me feel really great. And then I wanted to say the Mars class. The Mars class, join the Mars class. It is only $66. And it is specifically designed to help you source your power through your own identity, to build a new identity where you are powerful. And so we're going to be working with the chakras. We're going to be working with how to actually use the faculty of faith, something I never learned in church. I was a Christian for many years, and I was never taught how faith actually works. It was just talked about, but I wasn't taught that it is a function and it is a faculty that has to be used. And it's not just a, oh, I have faith, I believe. There is an actual practice that needs to be done. So I'm going to be teaching that as well. So I encourage you to sign up for the Mars class. And thank you all for your comments and, the things that you share here. I recognize that this work is so valuable to me. It's so valuable as we change, as we shift out of the old ways of being and into new ways of being. It's important for us to see one another doing it. It's important for us to speak up about what we're doing so that we realize that we're not alone. And that's why I do this. My intention is to show you one way that it's done, and that's it. I'm showing you the way that I do it, and I use astrology. The ancients did this, and that's one way that it can be done. And I encourage you can use what I use until you find your own way. And that's it. The reason that I'm doing this is so that you can then find your own way. Take what works, leave the rest. With that, thank you all so much. Thank you for donations. Thank you for signing up for the Mars retrograde class. Thank you for your comments. And what do I want to say today? I want to ask, how many of you are working on healing your family karma? How many of you are seeing where these patterns were started in your family? Like I said, Saturn governs your father, the pattern of karma through your father. Like, I know for me, these patterns of codependence come exactly from my father, because I didn't see him as an empowered man. I didn't see him living his life in a way where he felt proud. So it created shame inside of me. So I'm working to undo the karma that I inherited from my father around shame and guilt and feeling worthless. And as I do that, my life changes. So tell me about your family karma. I would love to hear that, because we all need to understand that every family has stuff that we're working through, especially if we're here in America at this time, because this has just been the way of it, and it's going to be the way of it for a while. Peace and blessings. I'm the Moon Mama. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.